Hi, good afternoon, everyone. First, I'd like to thank everyone that submitted in a form for their ministry, whether an action plan or to schedule a ministry meeting. That takes such a load off of me and it makes things work more efficiently. And it gives us a record of who submitted them in that's stone-clad. It's great. You have a record, I have a record. It's amazing in that right. So thank you again. Thank you so much for being cooperative. Thank you for working through this technology piece with me. That being said, I do have another ask of you. So Reverend Jolly wants to compile a list of all the different ministries and all the officers from the different ministries and members. So instead of calling all of you and writing down all of that stuff, I have created another Google form to help submit that. And I'm going to run us through that really quickly. So here it is. It's titled Submit the Name of Your Ministry's Officers. That's just a brief description. So I gathered this list from other ministry lists that I'd seen. So list of like servant leader, first vice president, second vice president, secretary, and all of that. I know that a lot of ministries don't have all of those positions, or some may have had people in those positions who, have since relinquished their title. So if you're filling out this ministry list, I'm just going to do myself as a mock. Let's say I'm filling out for Black History Ministry, just as an example. If I don't know a person that's in any of these positions, I can just put I don't know, or just put empty if you know that the position's vacant. So I'm going to say I don't think I'm all the way accurate with these. My apologies. Sister Pearl Nixon, I'll say that she's a servant leader for the ministry. I'm just going to put I don't know. Just going to copy and paste that down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think the treasurer is Trustee Hall. Once again, caveat, I don't know. I don't know. This looks a bit longer than what it actually is. Hope it doesn't intimidate you too much. Don't know. Don't know. I'm going to say empty, because I don't think that we have an assistant chaplain. And empty. Are there any other members of your ministry? So I know In Touch particularly had a business secretary, a business assistant business manager, and a business manager. So they might put in there that, yeah, we have a business manager. I'll just put business manager is Sister Iris Brunson. And then if I know that there are ministry leaders who are leaders of multiple ministries, if that is you, you can submit information for another one of the ministries. So we can click yes here. If that's not you, you can just press no and it'll take you to the end of the survey. Also, this select the name of your ministry only has the names of the ministries for the information in which we need. So if your ministry is not on this list, you're good. We don't need your information. I will double back with the information that we have at a later date or later on in the week, but for right now, you're in the clear. Thanks for passing in your information. You're fine. But please do look through the list. It's all alphabetized to see if your ministry is here. And like I said, if it's there, we ask that you submit in as much information as you know. Just going to run through this. If I were a ministry leader with who had another, who was a servant leader of another ministry, I would hit yes here. And then it would just take me through the survey again, or allow me to submit more information. So it's here to submit the name of your other ministry's officers. So say I'm somebody like Sister Darnella Gooden, who's like nurses ministry. She submits in information for nurses ministry, for pastor's aid, for the missions ministry. None of whom are actually here. I think they all have their information in. Anyway, then I would I'm just going to do emergency food. For an example, I would fill this information right back in, empty, or I'll just say, you can join Paris, or empty, whatever. None of these actually require a response. No. And go to next, and it just says submit the name of your officers. Please make sure that you submit. You can send this a copy of this to yourself. So like I said, I have a copy, you have a copy, we all have copies. You can fax that off, or you can forward it to another member of your ministry, so we all have records. And I'm just going to click submit. Answer some of these funky questions to make sure I'm not a robot, and all good. And you can also go back and edit your responses. So if you like, oh, I forgot that, Sister Leslie is the secretary of the Black History Ministry, I can go back and edit. So yeah, I really hope I recorded. Yes, I was recording. Great. So that's my spiel. If you have any questions, as always, you can always contact the main office or the front office, 215-457-9750. You can email me at smbapt1301front@outlook.com. Also, if you're still just a little leery of this whole tech thing, or you need some additional support filling out the form, please, like I said, feel free to contact me, and I can walk you through it as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for working through this with me. I hope you have an amazing day. God bless, and I hope to hear from you soon.